Looking good, looking good. Alright, so yeah, this was a game. It was me, Nowsor, two randoms versus Conductor, Tucker the Tank, and then two randoms. I'm just gonna like talk about it, see what was going through my head at the time. Yeah, right here I was pushing custom off spawn is normally what I do. I was trying to stay back here. It was actually a really retarded move on my behalf. Because what happened was I think I waited way too long, and this was kind of like a new tactic I was doing. I was kind of waiting under bridge. I was gonna bait the person to custom and then kill him. So I was waiting for the person to go to custom. And normally when you're playing like a good team, that person will go to custom. So I was waiting for them. He went to banana, so he kind of like outsmarted me there, got me, and then I got rocketed. So it was kind of like a bad situation to be in at the start of the game right there. I should have just pushed rockets like in general. Like I should have just pushed custom quickly, because when you're running twos and you're versing another team of two with two randoms on their team, normally they're not really communicating. Normally they're not really talking to each other. So I felt like I probably should have just pushed right away. But when you're playing like a team of four, it's definitely different. I feel like the starting strategies are different when you're playing a team of four versus when you're running solo or running in a pair of two, because when you're playing a team of four, um, everyone's going for a weapon, everyone's going for a power up, and like everyone's like organized, but this was kind of unorganized, so I should have just pushed right away. I felt like so right here I did see that there was a guy in our base for my death cam, so I rushed him. But yeah, in this game we had no communication, we had no mics, so I rushed this guy in our base, and I actually got raped pretty bad. So now we got three dead. This guy's got sniper and rockets on our team. Sniper and rockets on our side, and it's a 3v4. So I was like, shit, dude, why are we losing? So yeah, he had sniper and rockets on our tower right here. I see that we have custom on our tower and a guy with sniper and rockets. So right here, I was just trying to shoot this guy. I thought he would notice me. I threw a really bad grenade. I thought he would notice me, so I was just like, alright, I'm not going to push. And it turns out he didn't notice me, which is kind of funny. So I pushed this guy on our tower, and I was trying to go for the back smack, but he was running away from me really fast. And then Nowsor picked him up, and it looks like he actually killed the guy with rockets and snipe. Possibly. That's what I was thinking. So I was like, alright, if he didn't, then I'll just wait right here. So right here, our whole team's on our side. We're down to two kills, so I didn't want to make it like an aggressive push by myself, because I noticed this guy is on needles. We have two guys on our tower. Like, what am I going to do by myself on their side? You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm just going to stay on our side and just kind of like wait and see what everyone else is doing. So I just kind of waited right here for someone to come out on sword. I was trying to get on the light, and I noticed. So good thing I didn't push, because like I kind of want to like be like a protector of the team. I don't really want to like push in most cases. So right here, good thing I was in sword, because I was able to drop down really quickly and kill this guy. And this kid on our team, he died. I don't think he really is that skilled. So normally if you're running team of four, if you know someone's in sword above you and you're shooting a guy in runway, you know that teammate's going to drop and help you. So why fully commit to that challenge? That's just another thing that people need to work on, is that you don't really fully need to commit to a challenge. If you're running with a team of four, or you're running with a squad, fully committing to a BR battle, in my opinion, is a waste of time, because unless you're like right in the moment, you got like you're like you got nowhere to go, you have no teammates around you. But like normally I don't fully commit to a BR battle, like 5 out of 10 times maybe. So yeah, it wasn't really smart to die. So right now, since we have people down, so that's kind of like the way I work, is that I don't push when there's 4 people alive. I usually push when I usually like kill somebody, or we kill like 2 people. Then I usually push. Like That's normally how I play. So yeah, right now, so they spawned like really quickly and they started nading me. So I was like, okay, I'm dead. And then this was really dumb. I actually hit my head on this corner piece and I got stuck on the wall and I actually died. So yeah, some things I need to work on, moving around quicker. All right, so it looks like we killed them and none of us were able to push up again. So it's kind of our bad, you know. I feel like everyone should really push when we got people down. But I mean, there's a lot of different ways to play the pit. I feel like you can either play it passively or you can either play it aggressively, and it all has to do with like how your team is like organized to begin with. And I feel like our team, it wasn't really organized. So I mean, if we were all communicating, definitely the best thing to do is probably get on their side, get on their tower. But like here, we're like really unorganized, and their team is at this point way more organized than us. We just can't even leave our side. It's kind of funny because it's 3-on-4. So I'm trying to make the push. You know, I'm getting kind of agitated. So I kind of went out of bounds here, but luckily I wasn't able to. I'm just trying to put shots on everyone. You see, I put shots on this guy on sword. I put shots on Tucker, and I don't really want to fully commit to a BR battle right here. I'm pretty sure that's what I was trying to do. I'm just trying to like create an opening for my team to push. Like that's mainly what I was trying to do. Like if I went in there like trying to one-on-one somebody and die, then basically what would happen is I would die. My team would already be pushing, and that would just leave me because right at this point I'm kind of like the key player at this point. I'm the furthest one on their side. So the thing I should be doing or what you should be doing, if you're the furthest one on their side, is staying alive. Like that's the most important thing you should be doing. I feel like, in my opinion. I mean, this is all in my opinion, so none of this should be like I mean, you do what you want, but this is all what I'm thinking, what I'm going in my head, what's going on in my head. So yeah. Um so good thing like we're getting some kills here, which is good. I noticed he died on tower, so I'm gonna go clean this up. And then I quickly saw someone in runway, so I'm looking here for that runway kill. I'm not gonna get too distracted by that because I'm like in the most powerful position right now on my team. We have 3 people on training, so I definitely don't look at my shields. Like I don't want to die here. Like this is our comeback here. So rather than getting any kills right now, the only thing I want to do is just stay alive. Just by just staying alive, it gives my teammates like comfort. I feel like because if I'm dead, then they know that like the power position goes to somebody else, the furthest person on their team. So I just wanted to stay alive. You know, I wanted to stay alive and maybe put 1 shot, 2 shots on somebody before they enter a complete one-on-one. So I just want to be that powerful player on top of their side. And I do have a sniper right now, so I'm trying to make it work. I'm not the best sniper, but um, I ended up picking up 1 kill here. I was getting pushed, so this is pretty cool. It's kind of risky, but I didn't really know how to escape this part. It's really tough to when you're one shot on someone's pushing you from courtyard. I mean, someone's pushing you from S2. Because like there's a lot of things they could do. They could drop S1 or they can drop court. So I was like, if I stay here, if he drops S1, he won't be able to see me in their sniper, and he won't be able to see me on court side either. Because this is kind of like an invisible spot to those 2 positions where he drops, and he's not going to drop from turret side because that's really, really weird. And the only thing that's bad about this, I feel like, is that I can get shot from anyone else on their team, you know? So this was kind of risky, but it ended up working. Because he dropped from court side, so Sora was able to kill him. Okay, now I'm looking here. So Tucker the tank, I guess he was pushing Conductor's dead body. He thought there was only 1 person here. So what actually was, there was 2 of us here, so I guess they weren't really communicating. So yeah, we double teamed this guy, and then I just took snipe control back on their tower. And I think that's like the best thing to do is when you're playing this map, the best thing to do is not play passively. Like, in my opinion, getting on their S2 is like really important. So he's in sword. He's in a really good spot. You know, he can watch my back. I can watch his back. That's really good. I don't know what our other two teammates are doing, but I think they're holding down green and the other guy's holding down training. So I'm getting shot from training pit, and I'm trying to pop the shot on this guy. I know he's weak. So what I did right there, it's really high level move. Basically I'm really weak, and he thinks I'm gonna push back. So I quickly push back, but I actually quickly come back. So as soon as I push away, he looks away, and then I come right back, and he's not looking at me, and I'm able to kill him. So yeah, I mean, you can utilize that. You can utilize that move. Basically, all you do is just put a couple shots and then run away and then come back. And normally, when you run away, that enemy is going to throw a grenade, or he's going to turn around. And if he throws a grenade, you know that you're able to get at least like 2 shots on him before he's able to shoot you. So good strat. Yeah, right now I'm on the tower right now, so I'm kind of looking for an opportunity to snipe someone. Yeah, we're forcing them all to spawn Mauler, and now forcing a team to spawn Mauler, I felt like was like a really good strat. Because when you're spawning Mauler, it's really hard to get someone off your snipe tower, and I think the best thing to do for them is just to try to wait till everyone's alive and try to push through long haul. And I think that's what Conductor did. And Tucker the Tank's also trying to do that. That's literally the best move you could do. Don't push the guy on tower. And I felt like the only way they could probably get me is probably if they spawned courtyard and lift. So that's all I was really worried about. And that's also another thing I'm doing. I'm always reading what's going on the left, because I want to make sure that if someone dies on their team, I want to make sure that they're spawning Mauler, and if I don't see them on Mauler, then I know that they're going to spawn behind me and then lift and try to assassinate me, so I don't want that to happen. So I'm kind of just always reading what's going on. So I know I killed this guy. I'm going to keep that in the back of my head and figure out where he's going to spawn. Hopefully he doesn't spawn behind me. And I think someone actually did spawn behind me and lifted, so that's why I got off that tower really quickly. And I know Conductor's going off on our side. I keep seeing like him kill Millie over and over, so I'm like, okay, he's on our side. I didn't think he was going to be right here on our tower. I thought he was like somewhere in like Mauler. But oops. Shit, what did I do? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, going back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I thought he was gonna be in Mauler, but he actually was on our tower. And luckily, I got this snipe off him, because if I didn't get this snipe, probably would have died. Because he threw an awesome grenade. And I don't know why our teammate didn't pick up those rockets. Like, he just ran over those rockets, and then I was kind of screwed. And like, I probably should have stayed runway, but I had a feeling someone's gonna be behind me, and Halo's really unpredictable, so. And then here, I was going for those rockets, and our teammate actually just like finally noticed after a second time. He finally noticed those rockets there, so he beat me to it. And now I'm just like here in this position with him, and I kind of pushed all the way over here. Oh, and then yeah, I picked up my sniper. That's what I was doing. Okay. And I think we're getting ready to push through runway. And I think on Team Slayer, it's kind of important to. It's different from Flag. I mean, Flag you want to push long haul, but in Slayer, I really don't really know what's the best strategy. Some people say push runway. Some people say push long and green. But in Slayer, I feel like sometimes staying on the low side is a little bit better. Like, I've heard that from a lot of people. Right here, custom came up, and I was unaware that there was someone in custom already, so yeah, I ended up dying. I tried to stick him, didn't end up working. So right now custom's on our side, So I'm just like, screw that. Why would I go? See, this is the thing that Heavyset Yoda does wrong here, and me and Nowsword do right. So the best thing to do here is not challenge him. Really, you don't want to challenge some guy across the map with you with a sniper rifle. You want to flip the map on them. So two of us go long, and I was hoping that this guy would go long, and he ends up not going long. He ends up going towards the sniper rifle guy, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like, don't challenge him. Like, what are you doing? So we're going on his side right now, which is probably the smartest thing. I mean, like, you don't want to turn around and push the guy on a sniper tower. You want to push through long. Like I was saying, if I was on their tower, like, pushing towards the sniper rifle is not a good idea. So I'm just putting shots. I'm not fully committing to a BR battle, which is cool. Right here, I noticed Tucker the tank wasn't really paying attention to me, so I was going to go clean him up, and I was going to go back to where I was. I'm always watching my teammates' deaths and always watching my teammates, like, where they are, so I'm trying to, like, figure out what's the best strat. This guy ends up getting behind me somehow, and my teammate actually, he could have saved me, but he doesn't. So, yeah, right here, let me see what I do. I'm pushing towards a person in green. I end up getting the kill. Right here, I thought I could throw a grenade, jump out and shoot him, but I noticed I was one shot, and I quickly noticed that someone was flanking him. So instead of jumping out and dying, I was like, I'm just gonna live and let my teammate do it, and that's what happens. So I just lived. Teammate came in, killed him. And this guy spawns Mauler, and I'm like, shit, he could right now get a really good nade on me. I'm lucky that he didn't get a good nade on me. I was hiding right here. He throws a grenade in a spot that could potentially get me one shot, but luckily, I don't know how I did it, but I jumped out and I dodged the grenade and I started shooting him. So now I know that they're spawning courtside, so I'm looking here to see where they're spawning. Conductors S1. I'm still trying to look for him. I'm like, where did this guy go? And I think he died, and I didn't read it quick enough, so that was my fault. So I'm kind of looking at where the team is. No one is by Mauler. Everyone is by sword, so I'm thinking that they're all going to spawn Mauler, and I can get this really awesome flank. So, but what I neglected to notice was that people are actually getting shot on our side. And if you look to the top right, I mean to the right, you can see that he's taking damage. So, and there was another person taking damage on our side in that area. So I was like, okay, there's people on our side still. Like, I was like, where are these people? So I'm looking around. This was a really bad play by me. I should have just jumped out of there. Let's just move on. Alright, right now I'm pushing rockets. I felt like we held them down pretty well. I don't think any of their teammates got rockets, so I was like, I wasn't really worried about it. But I was just throwing safety nades just in case, and I got the rockets. So here, I know, gathering information from my teammates' deaths and from my teammates, I'm figuring out where everyone is. That's why you don't really need radar. You just need to look where your teammates are dying and everything to figure out where people are and where to position yourself. So they got custom. And I'm trying to block this guy off. I shoot him, he goes back to runway, which is good. And this guy actually tries to assassinate me here. I spin around, I shoot him with the rocket. And luckily, I think Nowsor was spectating me, so he knew that guy was going to be there, and that's why he was able to clean that up, because he was dead at the time. So now we're all four in sword. This guy, he does not know that I'm sword. I was able to clean him up quickly. I'm getting naded hard, so I'm one shot, so unfortunately I wasn't able to help any of my teammates right now because I'm one shot, and I have the rocket launcher. I have one left, so I can probably get one kill really quickly. Killed this guy. I'm in a pretty bad spot right now. This is a really bad spot to be. And he ends up getting the first couple shots on me and killing me. He's really good at reading like what's going on in the situation. He was able to clean that up, which is good. All right, so this 1v1 battle was pretty intense right here. I was thinking about throwing grenades off that back wall and hitting him, getting him one shot, and going around. And he blocks me off right here, and he also blocks me off right here, which is insane. I was like, wow, he really knows exactly what I was doing. And I jump on top of this thing in order to get like the first one shot on him because he hit me with that nade. So I was like, this could be close. And he ends up getting double teamed. So I was actually really lucky because I probably would have lost that. And this is stupid of me. I should have just waited till my shields recharged, but I pushed their side and I died. So I probably should have just waited till my shield recharge before pushing. And yeah, I was upset. I was like, why did I push? Grabbed the sniper. Saw my teammate died right here. Looked up, hit him once, and yeah, cleaned him up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Alright, yeah, I just wanted to review that real quick. So thanks for watching. See ya.